Let me know, guys, if you're unable to watch my screen or if my audio is not audible to you. Okay. See. So today we'll work on automation process. Okay. So we'll work on automation process. So automation process, like, we have different things are there inside a Salesforce. One is called workflows, and one is process builder, and triggers, workflows. So these are the four concepts where we are having on the automation process. Okay. So we'll check slowly one by one. Okay. These two relates to the little bit of coding part, no problem. Okay. And in the visual flow, in flows, we are having like visual flows are there, triggered flows are there. Okay. We need some more knowledge on working on the flows. Okay. So meanwhile, we'll work on this stuff. Okay. So let's come and discuss about workflows. Notepad not available. See, workflows are nothing but, it's a terminology which comes from the CRM actually. Okay, generally workflows is nothing but, it's an automated process. Okay, we will describe some process what need to be do automatically without user interaction. Okay, so this is a term comes from the CRM technology, and Salesforce has also inherited it. Okay, and we are using of it. Okay, workflow is an automation process. It performs some couple of actions automatically. Okay, so it is an process. It automates few actions. Okay, only few actions. So those are nothing but like sending email, creation of task, field update, outbound message. Okay, so workflow is an automation process. It automates few actions. Okay, it automates few actions. What are the actions it automates means? Sending of an email, creation of task, field update, and outbound messages. So these are the four actions what your workflow will do. Okay, see, if anyone asks you what is a workflow, then you have to say that it's an automation process. It automates few actions like sending an email, creation of task, field update, and outbound message. Okay, these are the four actions what your workflow is doing. Okay, these are the four actions what your workflow is doing. So when these four actions will perform is whenever the criteria meets. Okay, see, it's an automation process. It automates few actions. Okay, whenever criteria meets. Okay, whenever criteria meets. That means if criteria satisfies, if the condition satisfies, then it will perform these actions. Okay, so these workflows will definitely have some evaluation criteria. We can call it as evaluation criteria. They will have evaluation criteria like created, and updated means edited. Okay, and there is like created and any time, edited, subsequently to meet its criteria. So these things are available actually. See, workflow is an automation process. It automates couple of actions. When these actions are happened means whenever criteria meets. Okay, there is an evaluation criteria created and edited. Created and anytime it's edited, subsequently meets its criteria. We will concentrate on each and every point. No problem. Okay. When workflow will fires means whenever the record is created or updated. Okay, whenever the record is created or updated, whenever, see, as like your validation rules, when validation rule will fire, whenever you created or edited your record respected to the object, when you're committing your data to the database, your validation rule will check. Similarly, when workflow will fire means, when workflow will fire these actions means whenever you update a record or whenever you create a record, system will listens. Okay, the system will listens and it will perform some couple of actions whenever the criteria meets. Okay, let's say when a record has been created. Okay, when a record has been created, I want to intimate to the user that a record has been created. Okay, who knows? Who can listen? Your system can listen it. Okay, so we will write a rule to satisfy the condition to perform the actions automatically. That's what your workflow can do. Okay, so there are some rule criteria will be there. If rule criteria is true, okay, if rule criteria is true, then actions will perform. Then actions will perform. Actions means these are the 4 actions. Okay, 4 actions. So basically in workflows, that 2 types are there. So there are 2 types of workflows are there. Okay, one is immediate. Immediate workflow will be there. And the second one is time based. So immediate workflow actions will be there, and there is a time based workflow actions will be there. Immediate means whenever the criteria met, immediately the action will be happen. Like in whenever the record created, immediately it will send an email notifications to the customer. Like that. Whenever whenever the record has been created, take time. Okay, take time. Whenever the system is free or respect to time, okay, the action will fire. That comes under as a time-based workflow. So people will ask you, these are the most interesting things. Okay, you have to be remember workflows. Okay, workflow is an automation process. It automates few actions whenever the criteria meets. Few actions like sending of an email, creation of task, field updates, and outbound messages. Okay, and it also recognizes the evaluation criteria, like when your workflow will fire means whenever you created a record or whenever you created and updated a record or whenever you created and anytime it's edited subsequently to meet its criteria. We will discuss about these 3 things, no worries. Okay, there is a rule criteria. If the rule is true, then it performs these 4 actions, any one of these 4 actions what you described. Okay, and basically your workflows has 2 types. One is like immediate workflow actions and time based workflow actions. Immediate means if the criteria meets at the moment, it will perform the actions at the moment, right away. Okay, so time based means you will prescribe some time, it happens in the future. Okay, so in that case we can go and create as a time based workflow. Let's see with the examples and let's see with the limitations and everything. Okay, I believe everyone understand we are on the automation process. Some people say that process automation, whatever it may be, you're working on the workflows. Workflows are automated process. It automates a couple of actions based on your criteria. Now let's come. See, I have a requirement like this. Let's go to your account. Or let's go to your opportunity. See, basically, being a user, when I'm creating an opportunity, okay, when I'm creating an opportunity, here I'm associating an account name, right? Here I'm associating an account name, and I'm giving some name like this, order one, okay, and saving a record. Like this, I fill up the required fields and I'm saving a record. Okay. Now what I have to do is, I want to change this opportunity name. Understand clearly. I want to change this opportunity. So this opportunity name must be append with what my sales reps are doing. You know, they are going like this. Okay, they are making Amazon INC and they're giving the close date as a reference. Manually, they are making a opportunity name like this. See, for an account, maybe there will be like millions of orders will be there, right? Going of each and every opportunity, opening of that opportunity record and changing this opportunity name in this kind of a format. Okay, it is an difficulty for us, right? Because I can also create a formula field, but you cannot convert this one, right? This is a standard field which is given by the Salesforce. Okay, you cannot convert this to a formula field. You cannot convert this formula, you cannot convert this standard field to a formula field. Okay, so that's the reason we need to do some automation process, okay, based on some conditions. Okay, understand my requirement. Whenever you're creating a new opportunity record, whenever you're creating a new opportunity record, okay, if that opportunity record is having the account name, okay, close date is already required, no problem. Whenever you're creating a new opportunity record, I repeat, whenever you create an opportunity record and it has an account name, then you have to show that opportunity name as this one. Who will recognize? Who knows whenever the record has been created or not? Your workflows knows it. Okay, your workflows can listen it. Okay, so let's go and try to create. Come here, click on setup. Right, type here like, see, there is a process automation. Okay, in this process automation, these are the workflow actions. Okay, just click on the workflow rules. First, you have to create a rule, then you have to assign action to it. See, this is an help text. Okay, don't choose this checkbox and don't click on continue. Okay, uncheck this one and continue, because here it shows something information to you. What is workflow? So these are the stuff what it is saying actually. Okay, if you consider sending an email means it sends an email actually to the respective recipients. Creating a task is also one of the activity in the Salesforce. Okay, it is a kind of an object, S object, where you can create a record. So it creates a record on the task object. Field update means on S objective, like either account or opportunity or anything else, if you want to update a field, you have to choose this option. Okay, outbound message means it will send an information outside of your Salesforce app. Like this is a basic level of integration part. Outbound messages is nothing but an integration part. Anyway, let's coming back. See, this is an opportunity, right? This is an opportunity, and I want to update an opportunity name whenever the account name has been populated. So whenever the record has been populated, who recognizes? Your workflow recognizes, your process builder recognizes, your trigger recognizes, your flows can recognize it, right? But right now we are working on the workflows, and that too we are updating the standard field. So obviously I can choose an action called field update. Okay, now come back here, click on continue. See, now you can write a rule here, click on new rule, choose your object. I'm working on opportunity. Okay, working on opportunity, click on next. Now you can write. So I will write name like so this is the workflow rule. Okay, see here, this is the label name which I given, and here you are having the evaluation criteria. Evaluation criteria is created and edited. Every time it is edited, that means it works for only creation of record, and this works only for the create and anytime it's edited. Okay, and this option is created at any time it's edited subsequent to meets its criteria. Based on some terms and conditions, this option will be worked. Okay, and here you can see the evaluation criteria. You can make evaluation criteria as a true. Okay, as like your formula editor. These are the formula editors, right? Similarly, we already worked on this formula editors. Anyway, so according to my situation, I want to change the opportunity when it is the created time only. So that's why I choose it as a created. Okay. Now I want to go for a condition based here. Condition based means whenever the opportunity related account name must not be a blank. Here you can see account name not equals to null. You don't write anything else. That means it is expecting the account name. So this is the condition which we have been written. So when you click on save, here you can see immediate workflow action, time-based workflow actions. Immediate workflow action, time-based workflow action. Immediate means whenever this criteria meets, automatically this action will fail. Time dependent means it will take some time. It will works in the future. Now come here, choose a new field called field update, because we are going to update. These are the 4 actions. Okay, these are the 4 actions where you can perform new task, new email alert, new field update, new outbound message. Okay, now I'm according to my situation, I'm choosing a field update because I'm going to update a field on the object. Okay, now I'm giving here so this is the name which I given. Okay, and what is the object? Opportunity. Okay, and fields, what kind of fields you want to be updated? You are updating the standard opportunity name. See, and again we will talk about this one later. Reevaluate workflow rule after the field changes. We have very much work on this one. Still you are babies, we don't know about this option. Wait for the time being. Now choose this option here, show the formula editor. Now what kind of a format you are expecting? I am expecting opportunity name as a first. Name as a first, concatenate with hyphen. Next, you have to deal with the opportunity related account name, right? Again, you have to concatenate Now you have to display your close date. Close date is a date. Actually, it's not a text. You have to typecast that. We already done this one. So here in this perspective point, I will go opportunity related close date. Right? This is kind of a formula condition what I have been given. Name, account related name, cross object, and we are going for a close date and we typecast it. Check the syntax. No syntactical issues. Click on save. Still it is not done. You just click on the done here. Okay. It is in the inactive mode. You have to make it as an active to work. Activate it. So it is activated. See, first time we have written an automation process rule that it's a workflow. Okay. Whenever the opportunity record created and the opportunity is already associated to an account, then only this operation will be fine. So let's come here. See, this is a new opportunity. Okay. So I'm choosing the name. So name like order 511 and I'm choosing the account name as Amazon. Okay. And I'm giving the close date as 17. Okay. And I'm giving the stage name, whatever the stage names I given, I just give it. Anything required fields are there? Okay. These are the options which I given here, right? Now, what you're expecting. If you change this account name, you have to change this one, right? If you change your close date, here it has to change it, right? So, but we are not concentrated on that area. But when you are concentrated, whenever the opportunity has been created, then only I have to populate all this stuff. Okay. Now click on save. See, opportunity name has been modified automatically. Right? Opportunity name has been modified automatically. I didn't given that one, but whenever the record has been created, automatically there is a workflow. It recognizes and it changes my opportunity name. See, this is my opportunity name, right? Now you may think, if I change this close date, can it be changed or not? No, you did mention that one. Okay, you did not mention that one. So in a real time, your orders will be named like this, mostly. Okay, it will go with a combination of account and close dates. Okay, so like that. So now going a little bit further, you have to understand when your workflow files means whenever a record is created or updated. Okay. Whenever record is deleted, your workflow cannot recognize this. So whenever record has been deleted, there is no certain condition to recognize your deleted record with the help of your workflow. So your workflow will never works for the delete operations. Remember it. Okay. Your workflow will never works for the delete operations. Okay. But your workflow works for whenever a fresh record created or existing record has been updated. Okay. Remember these 2 points. And now, what your workflow will do? Your workflow will update a fields on the record, not multiple fields, only single field. Okay. If I want to update another field like a type or something else, again, I have to write a action. So that is the limitation is there. Let us say my record is having like 50 fields. If the condition matches, I want to update the 50 fields means here I have to write a 50 field update actions. Okay. That is the limitation actually. That there is a problem in the workflow. So why not I'm going for a single action? Okay. So later on, Salesforce came up with a process builders. Okay. People now working on the process builders when they want to update the fields bulkily. Okay. But according to the situation, I want to update only single field. So that's why I opted for a workflows. That's why I opted for a workflows. Okay. And one more thing I have to tell you, let me open a workbench. You already know about a workbench. So I'm logging into the workbench. I want to understand the metadata of this one. So have you checked metadata of your validation rules here? We created some validation rules, right? I think no one has been checked. So come here, click on your metadata. Okay. So there is an option called validation rules for you. See validation rules. Open your account. So these are the validation rules what we created. This is the metadata type name and this is the member name. If you want to be sent, if you want to do deployments, you have to use this one. This is for validation rules. Similarly, we have certain things for a workflows. Okay, so there will be an workflow rule will be there, workflow field update action will be there. Two things you have to be do it. Okay, see, you created a field, then metadata type of that field is a custom field. Okay, you created validation rule, the metadata type of that one is validation. But when you created a workflow, the metadata type will be workflow rule, workflow field update. You have to mention the actions. If you perform the outbound message, then you have to mention this one. Okay, like that. If you perform the task, then you have to mention this one. If you are sending an email, then you have to use this one. Okay. Now, in this situation, I used workflow rule and as well as a workflow field update. If I'm doing deployments, then I have to use workflow rule and as well as field update. If I want to move this action, if I want to move this workflow rule, okay, to my higher environment, then two things I have to do it. One is you have to choose workflow rule. You have to choose workflow rule. Like this, you have to prepare. See, here it is asking custom object, right? Instead of custom object, you have to make it as a workflow rule. Like this. And you have to mention your full name. Full name is opportunity dot this one. Right? So similarly, you have to go for a field update. So for field update, this is the metadata type. Now come here, copy it, paste it. Okay. So come here, you have to choose workflow field update. These are crucial things here. Understand from the beginning only. Now you have to copy the full name. This is the way how you prepare, okay, your package XMLs. See, I'm just giving 2 minutes backup again. Workflows is an automation process. It automates few actions whenever the criteria meets, right? Few actions like sending email, creation of task, field update, and outbound message. Today we worked on the field update. I just introduced the workflows. That's it. Okay, and that too, I just introduced only one action. Again, I will work on the field updates tomorrow with some of the business situations. And workflow will satisfy evaluation criteria like created and edited, created and anytime subsequently to meet its criteria. And whenever the rule criteria is satisfied, these actions will perform. Okay, and there are two different types of workflows will be there: immediate workflow and time-based workflow. And whenever you create a workflows to make a deployment wise, definitely you have to mention a rule and the action. Rule and the action. Okay, so you have to take a help from the workbench. Then it could be very easy for you. So that's what I would like to deliver today. I have another call right away. Okay, so that's what I have taken only the half an hour session for you, but no worries. So tomorrow we'll continue with some more examples and I'll extend the time. Okay, so I'll post this video after half an hour. Okay, so please work on this. And there is an options called here useful.
We can.
Yes, tell me.
Yesterday class has not been uploaded.
Yesterday class, yes, right. I observed in the morning time. Yeah, no problem. You'll get it. Yeah.
Could you please upload it again?
No, not right away. I have some other work after 1 hour. I can.
Okay.
Because even I don't have that laptop. That laptop is in the switch actually. So I'll ask Sujit to do it. So I need 1 hour more time. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, you have to go like this. Useful workflows in Salesforce. So you can find some PDF. Okay, just gather these PDFs and work on it as like your validation rules, formula fields. We are also having some workflows. PDF file will be there. Okay, just go. So these are the business process workflows will be there, cross object will be there, deal management, notifications. We'll work on all these things here. Okay, so these are the most commonly used in the real time. Okay, we will see this one. Okay, just type like this, workflow rule examples, Salesforce. You'll get this link. Okay, so that's it for today. We'll see in the tomorrow session. I'll post this video after half an hour. Please give me some time. Thank you guys.